Hello, beauties. How are you doing? How is your day? How is your week? How is your month? How is everything? Happy New Year. I miss you so much. Wow. And this is my very first time in 2026. Hopefully, you guys, you're doing great. Welcome back to my channel. And in 2026, we are going to start by rocking these bubble braids using Brazilian wool. So, guys, if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much, honey, for coming back. I do appreciate your love and your support, and thank you so much for all the support and the love you have given me in 2025. And let's keep going. But if you're new to this family, you are welcome. My name is Glory Tui, and before you leave, kindly give this video a big thumb up, because if you do so, YouTube will push this video to more people. And don't forget to subscribe and share with your loved ones. To start, I start with rubber bands. You may use any types of rubber bands, but I love to use black color. I didn't add any oil on my rubber bands because my hair has enough oil. So I start parting my hair, and today I'm going to work with bigger section because I want to do something really quick and simple. So I will work with bigger sections. So I part first, then I apply some hair wax, then I redo the lines. I redo the line again to get clean and neat sections. So in back, I am going to divide into 4 equal sections. And as you can see, the first line, I part from ear to ear. It means it's bigger sections. So after that, I apply some hair wax because I want to hold all the hair well and I don't want to cause any tension because I'm using rubber bands. So I make sure I apply some hair wax so that I'll be able to hold all the hair. Especially if you have natural hair, it's a bit challenge to hold all your hair well. You need good hair wax. So after that, I take a rubber band and I secure a section. That's how I repeat every section. When you are using rubber bands, please don't tie too tight because later we will crochet wool. So to avoid tension or pain while when you are crocheting the wool, please make sure your rubber bands are loose. And this is the last section. As I said, I am working with bigger sections, so it took me like an hour to section or to part my entire head. As you can see in front, I make different patterns with back. So in total, I have only 32 sections. And you can see in back, I follow or I do regular patterns 101, but in front, because I don't want to make bigger side way or middle way, sorry. So I decided to go with different pattern in the front. I use this coffee color or dark brown color, and I use total of 4 rows or packs. I use 23 inches long. So in every section, I'll be using 15 strands. And before you start to braid, make sure you pull the wool so that your wool will not be even to get thin look. After that, go ahead and take your brush. If you don't have hair brush, go ahead and take a comb. Then make sure you stretch your wool to get that natural look in the end of your wool. Only in the end, you don't need to stretch like the whole wools. And this is how the end look like. So I take those 15 strands, and when you are section or when you are wrapping your hair using rubber bands, don't do too tight because you will need to crochet the hair So if you do too tight, it will be a little bit hard or painful to crochet the hair. So make sure you do really loose so that you crochet the hair easily. So I hold those 15 strands and I crochet them, and as you can see, it's so easy for me to crochet these 15 strands because I make the rubber band loose. Before anything, I make sure the wool sides are even. Then I take a little more of hair wax and I apply on my natural hair so that it will be easier for me to tuck in my natural hair. I go ahead and I take a new strand, and this is the one I'll be using to wrap or to make bubbles. I hold almost in the end and I start to wrap gentle. You don't need to do too tight because you don't want to cause any tension or you don't want to hurt yourself. No specific number, like how many times you have to wrap, but wrap until you feel like you hold your hair well. You may decide to wrap maybe 5 times or 7 times, and then make a knot to avoid the wool to unravel. Before you make a bubble, make sure you tuck in your hair because you don't want your hair to show out, especially if you use different color. If you're wondering the size of the bubble, I usually don't measure because I think I am familiar with this hairstyle, but no problem. Even if you are a beginner, you will be able to do it. So let me show you how to measure using your finger so that you'll be able to have even bubbles. Though it's not that really necessarily to have the same size because sometimes some sections are bigger and some sections are smaller. So here's what to do. Make sure you tuck your hair and then take your index finger. We have different lines. We'll go until line 2, the second line. And then this is the size of the bubbles. After that, hold there and then wrap maybe 3 times, 4 times, then make a knot. Jump into another bubble. But trust me, after you do 1 or 2 sections, you will not you don't need to measure anymore because at that time you'll be familiar with the size of the bubble. It's okay, some bubbles to be bigger and some bubbles to be smaller, but you don't need to make them look too big or too small. And then when you're wrapping and you find that the strand you started with is short, it's okay. You may either decide to pick a new strand from the remaining wool and keep wrapping, or you may either decide to add a new strand and keep wrapping. Both methods work perfect. And then keep wrapping until in the end and make sure you make a knot or you secure. In the end, I'm not going to burn, so I am going to trim and make sure the end is thin. Then I put the end on my palms, then I wrap, and this is how it looks. And this is how the whole section looks like. I tuck in my hair and the hair is not too tight. So if you want bigger bubbles, just go ahead and pull every bubble. But if you want small bubbles, just leave them like that. And this is how I am going to repeat my entire head. It's so easy hairstyle you would ever wear. You don't need to use too much effort or too much technique. It's just you and your Brazilian wools. So guys, enjoy the video.
I trace the cracks on the floor tonight. Neon shadows dance in the broken light. A heart beats loud, but it's out of sync. Lost in the rhythm, I can't quite dream. Yeah. reflections twist in a fevered haze. The crowd is asleep, but I'm still alone, chasing whispers I'll never own. Yeah, it's heavy, it pulls me in, pull me in that twisted maze. Yeah, glow, glow, shadow glow, falling deeper. I don't know. Glow, glow, shadow glow, pull me under. Don't let go. Shadow glow, falling deeper. I don't know. Glow, shadow glow, pull me under.
After I'm done with every section, immediately I took a scissors and I trim off all the excess wool, and then I go ahead and I make sure the end is thin because I want to give this hair a little bit look of natural. Then I put the end on my palm, then I roll. And guys, this is the final look for today's video, and I decided to do long hair. I'll show you how long it is because here it's winter and it's so cold, so I wanted something long that I will wear for a long time. And guys, let me know, what do you think about this hairstyle? Let me know if you will try to rock this hairstyle. And I'm telling you, for this long, it took me about 3.5 hours to braid my entire head. If you love hair accessories, you may go ahead and add some accessories, which I did. And then yeah, I enjoy my hairstyle. So guys, this hairstyle you can style in many styles. And yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this video and you get something. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.